They're holding us hostage. They're telling the people, you'll get your 401k, you'll get your pension if you let us raise taxes. And now they're so greedy. I'm sure you've seen the articles all over Forbes and Bloomberg where federal regulators are, quote, ordering private pension funds to, quote, invest in failed banks. You know, I come knock on your door and say, Greg, I want you to invest in a failed bank. You don't have a choice.
Well, exactly. You know, the whole point is that they are looking to you to provide them the capital that they've lost. That's what it's about.
And we have to insure all their bets that are made worldwide. Back in 60 seconds with Greg Palast of GregPalast.com. He's going to give you an inside scoop on what's really going on with the British Petroleum mega spill in the Gulf of Mexico.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, we got 5 more minutes with Greg Palast, and I'm going to take a round of phone calls for Lex, Ruth, Tim, George, Howard, and others that are holding. Greg Palast is working with the BBC, hot on the big petroleum spill going on the last 2 weeks. Greg, what's the bottom line on this in your investigation?
Well, there's several things. One, this is the old game. British Petroleum actually owns the oil in Alaska. And the Exxon Valdez, despite Exxon having its name on the ship, British Petroleum was more to blame there because they were in charge of oil spill response. And just like this time, they lie about what they're capable of doing. They're supposed to have equipment out there. They're supposed to have the rubber skirts. You just need a lot of rubber, basically, to stop a spill. They didn't have it in the Gulf. They didn't have it 20 years ago when the Exxon Valdez ran aground. That should have never been a big disastrous spill. It doesn't matter if the ship ran aground. It should have been, that oil should have been contained. British Petroleum, I've been following these guys for 22 years. These guys, the way that they deal with oil spill response is they lie, they obfuscate, they prevaricate. And, that's why I'm going back up to last, because that's really where it starts, the endless lie. And by the way, when Obama says, well, we still need the oil, and he opens up the coast, more of the coast of Alaska, well, that's not for America. That oil goes to Japan. That ain't for us.
Yeah, what's the number? 80% goes to Asia.
Yeah, it goes, and by the way, when the pipeline was built in Alaska, the original law said that the oil must come to the USA, and Clinton got rid of that rule. So now it goes to Japan and Asia. And then, the profits go to London because it's British Petroleum.
And that's why they don't let people drill in certain areas, because people like BP are lobbying. Could this be a false flag event because Obama had said they could drill and that would let other companies in, and BP already was doing most of the exploration? Could this be a false flag as a pretext to shut down drilling, which Obama has now announced he's doing?
I have no idea. All I do know is that these guys don't know what, in terms of the actual drilling, they don't know what they're doing. And by the way, my information is that they didn't go down 18,000 feet. They went down much further. That's why they had this pressure burst. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. And they're operating blind, and they cheap out. You know, where they're supposed to have containment barges. I didn't see them out there. They're supposed to have rubber boom. Why is it that the United States Navy is putting out 12 miles of rubber boom? And by the way, Mr. Obama, why did it take till Thursday to federalize a disaster that occurred on Saturday? You know, if they put that 12 miles of boom around the ship on Sunday, it would have been mostly contained. You know, the Obama administration screwed this up real bad. But BP is ultimately responsible, and they couldn't care less. And don't forget, they're saying it's costing them $4 million a day. They sell $4 million barrels a day, and the price of oil is up $2 a barrel because of the spill. So it costs them $4 million a day, but they make an extra $8 million a day. So
what about Halliburton? What about Halliburton reportedly being...
Halliburton, okay, first of all, they probably drilled the well to 25,000 feet, not 18. Halliburton's supposed to be dumping a cement plug down that well. That's where they make 20% of their profits, Halliburton. And, you know, they're supposed to check the pressure before they drop the plug so they know that it's a big enough plug. Obviously, they didn't. They just took the money and they just dumped the crap over into the cement into the pipe, and they didn't measure nothing. And this is the problem. These guys are cranking in the money, and it's not, you know, then it goes bad, and they go, oh, gee, it's a shame.
Why can't they plug it? We only got about 30. Well, why can't they plug it?
It is so gigantic, and the pressure is so high that they cannot, that it's beyond, they had no preparation for this, and they simply didn't include a remote shutoff valve, which the Brazilian oil company has, the Norwegians have, the other oil companies. When they drill, they have a remote switch, just like, you know, with your remote TV, so that they can trigger a shutoff from a distance. They can't trigger the shutoff.
All right.
valve.
Greg Palast, when you get back with more info, we look forward to having you on. GregPalast.com. Good to have you back on with us.
You got it, brother. Bye.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633. Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all,
that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Lex, Ruth, Tim, George, and Howard. I appreciate those guys holding. I won't be able to take any more calls after that because I've got other financial news I need to get to. Illegal alien groups rioted all over the country, set fire to buildings in Santa Cruz, attacked people. They've got signs up saying we're going to kill police if we're not given free health care, free housing, and no taxes. I mean, these are actual quotes. They're saying we're going to kill you with pickaxes. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's almost a complete national media blackout. AP reported on the people with torches marching in Santa Cruz, trying to burn down restaurants full of men, women,